What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? This is Twin Flames Unite, and we are at it again. And if you don't know by now, I'm Chris.
And I'm Visha.
What up? Oh boy. Hopefully everything is coming in good. We wanted to give you all a moment to get into the room. Hopefully with the system that we have going on today, we should be able to get everything through and not disturb things too much.
Right, because we already seen a yellow message up here, the buffering, so...
Yeah, so we already treading, they're just waiting to see what we gonna see. They're like, what they gonna say? We gotta watch, we'll see what they gonna say.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
It's a lot happening, guys. It's a lot happening.
We're gonna get...
Let me come off this Wi-Fi just to be on the safe side.
What's going on, Dream State? Oh, what's up? What's up? Live by Love in the building. Kelrick, what's going on? Charlotte in the building. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you are having a wonderful day. And just so we can make sure, because y'all right now from the things that we are seeing, all these social media platforms are not playing. So I'm going to turn my volume down, but I'm going to make sure our video is live right now.
They are not playing, guys, okay? They're not playing.
Okay.
You can't be up here telling people they can eat healthy and feel better. No. You can't say shit like that. You cannot say shit like that. So we have to be very mindful and choose our words very wisely.
Yes.
For now.
All right, so we got a lot of people checking in. That is beautiful. We got quite a few people in the room, and just like Charlotte said in the beginning, definitely smash that like button.
Yes.
Let YouTube know that, hey, we like Twin Flames Unite.
Exactly. You might leave up our videos. Who knows? But yeah, this video is going to be a video that is going to challenge our thinking, challenge our perception. And we might be preaching to the choir because we know that especially our royal twin flames and our moderators, they on game. Okay, so we might be preaching to the choir for now, but people always listen to the playback.
Yep.
Yeah.
They always listen to the playback.
This is going to be some information that we're going to share, and the type of information that we're going to share, we really don't know what YouTube is going to do. So
no,
we don't. We'll see. We'll play it by ear, but hey, we got to do what we got to do, right? We spread in love and we spread in light. So, and that's not always favorable, especially in times like this.
Yes. And so just to kind of catch you all up on things that are going on, because there are a lot of people who are called the truthers, the conspiracy theorists that are... a lot of their accounts are being shut down.
Holistic doctors, like doctors who've been holistic, who've been teaching holistic practices for like 30 years.
Okay, so before we get some fact checkers in here, we wanted to say, because of what's going on, we're like LeBron James. We have decided to take our talents from South Beach to... I ain't gonna get into
and
that.
This is allegedly. But, alleged. Let me say allegedly.
But we are moving our focus from social media platforms like Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, things of those natures. Because these cucarachas, they don't like it when truth comes out.
They don't like it because it disturbs their agenda, and it is too close to December the 21st. They are not playing.
No.
It is too close to December the 21st for them to be playing around.
Right. So if you all haven't seen it already on the community board, we have the ability to actually go live on our website.
Yeah.
And for those of you who are not aware, we also have the ability to post videos on our website. Okay. Um, so with that being said, because it seems like if you're not with the agenda, and believe me, if there's anybody out there who is speaking truth, they're doing their best to take their platforms down.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're following somebody and their platform is still up in the next few days, you may wanna check them out.
Yeah, guys.
Yes. So,
Was Berlin calling you guys idiots?
no, I think she's talking about other people.
We don't know. I mean, at this point in the game, Kellerick,
But
we don't know, man.
it's all good, Kara. Just hey,
Yeah.
At this point, I was this close
Mm-hmm.
to just making it just so the Royal Twin Flames and the moderators could chat, but we're letting everybody in.
Oh, okay. They're saying the others. Okay, the others.
Right. I figured
Yeah.
that.
Listen,
Yeah.
this world as we know it, like literally, guys,
Mm-hmm.
it's really about to shift. Like it's already started. Like it's in the middle. It's kind of like being in labor and the baby is kind of halfway out, right? This is where we at right now in this shift, and
Shit.
in this shift. And
Wake the flock up.
we try, like Rav said, we trying to wake the flock up, right?
Yeah.
But guys, they're getting desperate.
Yep.
Like the desperation is severe right now, guys. The desperation is severe, and this is how you know that we gonna be okay, right? For the ones who've been doing their shadow work, for the ones who've been really trusting in themselves and building that relationship with your higher self, you already know you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna be okay. Because we're getting ready to pull up some slides. Hopefully our slides don't get cut out from some of the memes. We got a few memes, but we also have a few pieces of information that you can go and research for yourself. We just drop the nuggets, and then you guys can go and take the torch and take it home, right?
And it's the one she just downloaded.
Welcome, Celestial Matt. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
So, but with that being said, before we jump into everything, just know that we're going to do videos for as long as we can, but to be honest,
Yeah.
a lot of it's going to be surface stuff. But if you want the real deal Holyfield,
Yeah.
and actually get into information about ascension and really spiritual development,
Yeah.
and just
Holistic methods, because we completely, like, we do our own thing from our ancestors, and we are fine. So if you're wanting like ways on how to help with congestions and things of that nature, we have practices that we've used that's been passed down from generation to generation to generation, and they work just fine. So we'll be sharing stuff like that on our platform, really just to help people. And we also have another surprise for our Royal Twin Flames. But
I posted it on the community board.
You did?
I don't know if y'all saw it for our Royal Twin Flames, and actually, all of you all can see at least the picture. But as far as the link to the Zoom, you will have to be a Royal Twin Flame in order to get access to the Zoom link.
Oh, yes. And Laura said, can you talk about natural birth?
We're gonna get into.
We could get into that.
See, it's just that the majority of the audience wants to hear stuff about. Never mind. I'm not going.
Baby, we on a different level now. We rising up. My headpiece. I actually made this headpiece about a year. I want to say a year and a half ago. This is what I call. This is my BS detector. This helped me to detect BS because it helps my third eye. Because this is fluoride. This one is fluoride. So that helps with your third eye, and it helps you to see things, see the broader perspective of things. It really does help. Helps a lot. So if you want to get you something to assist you with your third eye, fluoride is really good.
Yep. Let me just get this.
Oh, you bringing it, baby? You bringing it? Like I
I mean,
said, guys,
which one you want to start out
I
with?
don't even know what to start out with because we're gonna be laughing and crying with these slides. Because you guys, you're not gonna know if you should laugh or if you should cry when we bring out these slides. Because I didn't know if I should laugh or cry with half of these slides. But we're just gonna give you information. It's gonna be a nugget, and you could run and do your own research. Okay, that's all we're gonna do. When we find something, we let you run and find it out yourself. Um, Let me see, what is that one? It's just little nuggets. You can write it down, you can Google it, you can search it for yourself. And I found out that Google Scholar has a lot of vital information, a lot of research that you can actually find out for yourself. So Google Scholar, if you want to find out if a certain somebody did a research about a certain topic, maybe pneumonia or whatnot. You just
Oh, you mean go through actual medical
yeah,
journals?
yeah,
Because they have medical journals
they do.
that you can go through and research.
Yeah, and you can read yourself. You can actually read yourself.
Right.
And they're facts.
They're called medical journals,
Yeah.
fact checkers.
Yeah.
It is a thing.
Yeah.
So before they try to come through and say that medical journals don't exist or
Right.
want to come and give some type of fact check on it, medical journals exist.
And they're real.
From people with PhDs
Yeah.
who have studied these things for sometimes decades.
Yeah. So we're gonna give you a bit of information where you can do the actual research for yourself, where you can see. We're not gonna name names, but a certain somebody, right? Did his own, or he or she did their own discovery, saying that the whole situation when you put the diaper over your face, it can actually cause some type of issues with the respiratory stuff, right? So, but we're gonna show you where you can actually read this, so we're not just blowing smoke out of our behinds. You can look and find it for your own self. But yeah, we're gonna bring these slides out one at a time, and you guys can jot it down or you can screenshot it and you can do your own research. We're just giving nuggets tonight because we don't know how long we're gonna be up.
Because for golly, y'all. Okay. So I had to give the computer a moment to breathe because it looks like it was
Trying to do it again.
about to try to slide out on us.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I mean, a lot of people are having these issues right now. I'm trying to get this computer a second just to see if it's going to do what it need to do.
Well, I have a slide that we can put up that does actually help with that stuff. It's an herbal remedy for Miss Shanice. It's an herbal remedy. And I'll put up the slide of what you can do to assist with that type of stuff. And again, we just do what our ancestors did, and it ain't been no problems with it. Like my mom right now that took care of me, she's 92. Okay, she doesn't have any health issues. She has all of her mental faculties. Okay, she has no high blood pressure. She has no sugar or whatever you want to, diabetes. She has nothing. There's nothing wrong with her. The only thing that she has is the regular wear and tear, with her knees and stuff like that. Maybe a little bit of arthritis or whatever. But for the most part, she is in tip-top great shape for her health. And she has excellent penmanship. Like, she writes like nobody's business. Beautiful penmanship. And all she did was just took care of herself. She did herbs her entire life, just herbs. And everybody would laugh at her and, oh, Miss Harrow, you crazy. What you doing drinking garlic water? And she'll just drink her once every couple of months. She'll set the garlic, in some hot water overnight, and then she'll drink it once every 6 months or so, or, just to keep up with it. Then sometimes she'll go on a grapefruit fast. And then sometimes she'll just fast. Like, she did many different things. And that's just from me growing up, just watching her. And I have a lot of the stuff. I kept a lot of the practices and stuff. So I use it for myself and my children.
All right, it seems like we're rolling well. I'm just trying to get these up because I don't want anything to break down in the midst of sharing this information. And once again, we are not the end all be all. We definitely ask that you do your own research and don't let the fact checkers be the end all be all.
Exactly, because they're actually people. They really just regular people, mundane individuals who are paid to do these things. So they're not the end all be all, guys.
No. And I think I know which one we're going to start out with just to be on the safe side.
And I have one that I'm going to add to this.
Oh, my phone about to die. Okay.
Oh, no. I'm about to add this.
All right.
I'm going to add something for her because I think this might be helpful.
Yeah, just don't do too much because I don't know how much this is going to go through, babe.
Oh, boy. I'm just going to add the one out because she said she had some type of sinus thing. So I'm just add this last one. And this, because I think this is really... Is it sticking? Oh, and I have some teas up here that you can use. These teas are really good.
So I want to start out with hers.
Yeah, this is a good one. I put up the tea so that they can use. Please smash the like. Yes, guys, if you're coming into the room and you're new, welcome. We ask that you please smash the like button. Message deleted. Okay. See, we got a little bit of, when you're doing things like this, you must, you will get a few, bots here and there that will come through.
And it's not even so much bots. It's that right now, y'all, we are on the cusp of something very, very great.
Yeah.
And so we don't want to get sidetracked from things that are not going to help us right now. So let me just get this in here and golly, go back. Seriously.
Yeah, we're getting it together, guys. We're getting it together. Hey, welcome. Welcome, Ariel. Welcome. We are just here spreading some light on today's beautiful, what's today, Thursday? Thursday, right?
Yes. So here we go, y'all.
We're going to start out with this one.
This is part of the reason why we are taking our ball and going home. Okay? Which is our website, which is twinflamesunite.com, which is in the description. So definitely, if you're not a member on there right now, you can go ahead and join and request. Right now, we're not charging anybody to join to be a member. But once you become a member, you'll get notifications about when we're going live and things of that nature. But definitely go to Twin Flames Unite. Twin Flame Unite. It is in the description because this is part of the reason why we are switching up.
Yes, because and you start noticing like these so-called celebs, right? These fallen stars. You start noticing that they're going to be pushing for you to do a certain something. You already know what that certain something is, okay? Could have something to do with taking a shot, basketball hoops, right? Have you running through hoops. And if they're promoting that shot, right, then you already know what time it is, right? And so if you are against the mainstream narrative, if you're not with the BS, this is what happens. So as you can see, this wonderful young lady, she made a tweet or whatever, and it's right there. You guys can read it out. We don't want to read it out because we don't know we don't know what they got going on, but you could see that. You guys can see what she said right there, loud and clear, right? Apparently, if you, I'm gonna read it. Forget it. I'm gonna read it. If you don't conform to a popular opinion, but ask questions and think for yourself. Notice that phrase right there, and think for yourself. It is dangerous these days to do that, okay? You get canceled. This is what she said because her platform was taken down because she wasn't, I guess she was not with the whole program. right?
Yeah, and it's funny how they put the headline saying that she deleted it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, she
No.
didn't delete it. They deleted her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So,
So
this is part of the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, we are switching up.
yeah, and there's another doctor. He's a holistic one, and his entire page got canceled on FB. Okay, his entire and he had millions of followers. Like, he's been helping people with his holistic practice for a long, long, long time. And all of a sudden today, he was completely taken off. No warning, just completely taken off because
Yeah, he didn't send me that one.
he's given suggestions, on how to combat this so-called thing that everybody's experiencing and how to take a holistic approach. So they don't like that. They're saying that that is misinformation and it's misguiding people. How is that misguiding people when it's actually working? I have no idea.
Yeah. So we're just saying, everyone, that it is time. It has been past time.
Yeah.
It is like literally we are in the fourth quarter in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I just added it so you can show, so they can see. And this guy has, he's been doing his thing. Like, he has been doing his thing. But again, if it doesn't fit with the mainstream narrative of how they want the perception shaped, then it has to go, right?
Right.
And another reason why we are going to our own platform and our own website, because most people who are really the ones who are really awake and aware and who's really thinking for themselves, this is where they're going. They're heading to create their own things because of things like this. Look at this.
It's not showing yet. Hold on.
All because this young man wants to assist humanity, right? To really teach them how to live healthy, how to take care of themselves. Because if you take care of yourself, you really don't have anything to worry about. Yourself is going to take care of you. But if you put in shit in your body all day long, then of course you're going to get shit. And it's really simple.
Yeah. And here it is, family.
There it is. There it is.
Dr. Josh. Wow, Josh. Really?
Right. Come on now.
Josh X's official page with millions of followers deleted by Facebook for alleged misinformation.
Now, this man been doing this for a long, long time. Long, long time. How all of a sudden, he's holistic. He doesn't do the stuff that y'all people do, right? So this is just where they're taking things now. So now you're lucky if you can have an opinion, right?
So yeah, just know, yeah,
some
that
shit.
This has nothing to do with race.
No, baby.
As you can see, they took down our sister here.
Yeah.
And then they took down this one.
And it's many more. This is just a couple that we're just listing so that you guys can see one of the reasons why we're deciding to take back our own show. We're taking back our ball, like my baby said. Because they're not playing around. They're not playing around. If you literally don't agree with what they're pushing, they will find a way to remove you, especially if you have a lot of influence. The bigger your influence is, the more threat you pose, and therefore they will find a way to get rid of you. And this is just the truth of what we're dealing with right now, right? But if everybody speaks up, it's hard if everybody starts really waking up, which they will, because the planet is literally shifting. It is happening on a not only on a spiritual level, but it is happening on a physical level. So the earth is literally shifting. And so with the shift, it's going to automatically raise your awareness, raise your consciousness. So this is why they have this rush for this new basketball shot.
Yeah.
Right? They need everybody to get the shot, basketball shot.
Yeah. And
right?
we know that we are preaching to the choir.
We might be, but we might not. Somebody might be watching this on the replay, might learn something.
Right. And that's what we're playing this for. But yeah, just think about this, right? You have to just imagine a vaccine so safe. This vaccine is so safe that you have to be threatened to take it. And you have to be threatened to take it for a disease that is so deadly that you have to be tested to know you have it.
And not just once. Baby, pull up the one where they say you gotta take it like 4 times.
Did you send me that one?
You can't trust the one that say it's negative. That's what they're saying now on the news. Don't trust that.
Which one is that?
You got to keep going back because you can't trust that one because it might not be true is what they're saying. And listen, we're not making none of this stuff up. You can go and research. You could type these things in for yourself. And you can go and research it. And we have the icing on the cake. We're going to say the best one for last, which is the one you just had there.
Oh, which one you want me to pull up?
Pull up the one I just uploaded with the how many times you got to do it before it that one. I just added it. Man, y'all going to be like, what in the world is going on? It's we about to shift this timeline. This is it right here. If you could find it, we about to shift this timeline real quick. You didn't show up.
No, that's not an image. It's a PNG.
Oh, but I just sent it. I'm pretty sure I uploaded it.
Hold on, y'all. I'm just double checking some stuff. But yeah, but we just really want you all to be aware of
it's right here.
We really want you all to be aware of the messed up stuff that's going on. And just yeah.
I'm gonna upload it again.
No, don't do that.
Coming, y'all.
Yeah. So what's going on in the chats though? Hold on.
Let me do it again. All right, I just put it in one more time just to make sure. But you guys, right now, make a long story short, they're saying on Pix 11, they're saying don't trust a negative C-test. Because they're saying that somebody, she had the C word, and she warns not to take that serious. So apparently this is a way for you to program your subconscious to continuously go back and take this and take it and take it until it's like you playing Russian roulette, So you can't just believe that one negative. No, don't believe that. Do it again. Don't believe that negative either. Just keep doing it again until, okay, it's positive. Boom. Then you believe that one. That's the one you believe. Because they're saying that these tests, you can't trust it. You can't trust these tests. I'm sorry. This shit is not funny, but it really is. It's not funny, but it's funny. How you mean you can't trust something that you're making people do? So if I can't trust it, why am I even taking it to begin with? But listen, you can't make this stuff up. This is not stuff that you can create, okay? This is real. You can go and you can look it up for yourself, guys. It is on Pix 11. And you can type in, don't trust a negative C-test. And it'll pop up and you'll see what they're saying. So just take your little notes and go and do all these research. And I guarantee you, by the time you're done doing these little researches, you will be confused. You will be confused. And if you're not confused, you need to figure out a way how you could be confused. Because none of this stuff makes sense. Okay? One time they're telling you to don't trust the test, and in the same breath they're telling you that you need to get tested. So which one is it?
Yeah.
And then there's some other ones up here also.
It's not coming.
Okay, let's do that one. Let's just jump to the icing on the cake. This one is the icing on the cake. This is the one that I wanted to save for last. Oh, that's just hilarious right there.
Oh, but hold on, before we get into that,
Memory lane.
let's take a trip down memory lane for because this is something that came out recently about the
Tuskegee.
the CDC revisiting their information about the Tuskegee airmen results and trying to make it seem like, oh, it wasn't that bad. I still know some guys who are still alive that can tell you that that program was shit.
And they carried on that program for a long time, and nobody didn't even realize that program was still running. Okay? So you guys can do your own research on the experiment and see what happened in that experiment. And it really wasn't anything exciting about that program.
Or just come down to Alabama, because right now they're not pushing the mask too hard and all of that stuff. So you can come down to Alabama and you can find some people who are still alive that experienced the whole Tuskegee Airmen event, and they will tell you the truth.
And yes, they're talking about the reactions. We got that too. We're gonna bring that up so you guys can see what's really going on. Like, they're not hiding this stuff from you.
No.
You know, one lady says she's ready to go. She got her sleeves rolled up and she's waiting. And I'm just like, wow, like, come on now, like, please.
Yeah, and this is for my melanated people.
Don't fall for the okie doke, guys.
Don't let them rock you to sleep.
Please don't fall for this nonsense. Like, this is the level of desperation that we're dealing with right now. Okay?
Yep.
Attacking your ability to feel like you're worthy or to feel like you're the first to do something. You know, they've been programming this in the subconscious for a long time. Oh, the first black this and the first black this and the first black. What the hell is that?
We had things first.
Before.
If you look at the history, we were here first with everything.
So all of this stuff is to appeal to your ego, to make you feel like, you know, oh yeah, so that they can get you to do what they want you to do. Listen, read that right there and see what it says.
So it says, Dr. Kevorkian appeals to black community. The vaccine that they are going to be taking was developed by an African American woman.
Somebody come look at this.
So, you know what? Just
like, really,
don't let them rock you to sleep.
Come on now. Let's be honest. Because who was the one that spent $450 billion investing in global population control? I'm sorry. I meant to say in this, you know, making this vaccine or whatnot.
And even if the vaccine was useful.
Right. Y'all put a like on the video. If y'all coming in the room, put a like on the video to help it to stay up a little longer. Which one you looking for?
You had no, I'm saying this for the
that one right there.
You saved it somewhere else.
Okay,
that's why I couldn't find it. But let me go back to this real quick.
Sorry guys, y'all put a like on the video if y'all coming in the room, because we don't know if this one gonna last for real.
Yeah, it's not monetized or anything.
Yeah, we don't know if this one gonna last.
But these are some of the side effects that people have already experienced.
Man, this stuff is for real. This is not a joke, guys. This is serious. This is serious.
These are people who have taken the trial, and the trial hasn't been out a full month yet.
Okay? So y'all pay attention, guys. Don't listen. We have ancestors. Our ancestors have been around for a very, very long time. They know how to handle you know, things, even things that are man-made, like what we're dealing with right now, because it's literally, this is man-made. Come on. And we're going to show you why it's man-made in a minute.
Yeah, and see, I don't give a damn who made it. If I can't close my eyelid,
Mm,
if I have a droopy mouth
mm.
and facial nerve damage, which if you're not familiar with surgery, one of the most difficult surgeries to perform are nerve surgeries. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but y'all, somebody may correct me on this. And fact checkers, come on, tell the people what's the real surgery that happens when you go into the nerves. But that is one of the most delicate procedures you could ever have. And even the best ones still don't know what the hell they're doing because when they hit one nerve, some pop up and they don't know. So, no.
Yeah. Listen, guys, y'all pay attention. And then they have another article that's talking about false positives. It's not even funny, but I mean, for all these people that sign up to do these trials that they did, okay, and all those people who are still taking these shots, like I really don't. Should I like feel sorry for them? Like, I mean, what? Maybe I should feel sorry for them because their consciousness is not at a level of. That's a real different type of awareness. But anyhow, we gonna this is the one I was telling you guys about. You can look this up and see
Yeah.
where it's telling you not to trust the test itself. When we already know that the test that they have is not designed to test what they're looking for, which is why it doesn't work.
Right.
Okay, it's to test in a specific strain of DNA. Okay, DNA.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why it might come back positive for some, it might come back negative for some, or it might come positive for some, and they don't show no symptoms. Because remember, one of the signs of the symptoms is not to have any.
Yeah.
That's one of the signs when you don't have any. So that's a symptom.
Now, here, no, hold, people. Don't be alarmed if people start dying after taking the vaccine.
Nothing going on over here. What you worried about? This ain't no big deal. Listen.
What?
Listen, right now they're working with some good numbers, okay? They're working with some
Linda.
immaculate numbers. You don't got to worry about people dying. That's what you worried about that for. Why are you worried?
It's COVID that took them out,
Yeah.
not the vaccine.
We just, listen, don't worry about, you worrying about too much stuff now. We're going to put this out here, but we don't want you to be alarmed. We don't want you to worry, but we're still going to be confused as to why you don't want to take it. There seems to be a lot of resistance here.
And you know, and that was the other thing. Let me bring this other one up. No,
Madness.
not that one.
Madness.
Yeah, and just to bring something else out, just to bring this to the forefront, just in case the fact checkers are here and they're trying to check stuff, prove to us that this gentleman right now is not sitting in a courtroom.
We'll wait. We'll wait.
Prove to us that right now Candace Owens doesn't have a full-on lawsuit getting ready to get into that ass.
Mm-hmm. She gonna fall in it too.
If y'all are not familiar with Candace Owens, some of y'all may love her, some of you may hate her.
That's not even the point right now.
But it is true that this robot, because he's not human.
Definitely not how he drinks water.
He is not human.
Don't no human drink water like that.
They have found out that this whole fact checker thing, they got just a whole group of people from Google to Twitter to Facebook that are all talking about who they think should be taken out on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And so a senator asked this robot here whether or not he would release the details as to the communications that happened between Facebook, Google, and Twitter. But he said that, I don't know what type of sensitive information would be in that. It was like, no, well, we don't. We know you don't know, but we now. Come on, Mr. Robot. This is what the
Mr.
senator said.
Robot.
Come on, Mr. Robot. You know we can subpoena you
Okay.
for this information, but we're trying to see if you will willfully just work with us to prove that there's no collusion or anything going on here. And it's like, no, I can't do that. I don't know about what sensitive information would be on there, but I can get back to you on that.
After he done delete, copy, paste, and do all his stuff that he got to do.
No.
Man, you ain't got no weight. Next.
Yeah.
So, what else we got on the list, baby? He ain't
so
got no
just
weight.
know, yeah, just know, y'all. This is the type of craziness.
Oh
God,
man, you gonna show that one in other news?
We're gonna lead this to.
In other news,
I'm trying to see.
Y'all ready to do a little laugh? Who ready to do a little laugh today?
Last one for
yes, this one is something real right here. They shut down a study in Australia. You can look that up too. You can type it in, because they were getting. Now, guys, I want y'all to help me. Come on, my royal twin flames, because I'm having a hard time understanding this. Okay, maybe you can help me to understand what this shit means, because I don't understand what it means. So apparently, allegedly, I like that word. Allegedly, they shut down the shit show. I'm sorry, they shut down the testing, or where they were giving out the trials in Australia, because they were getting false HIV positives, false HIV/AIDS positive in the patients. Okay. Now.
Meanwhile, you want me to transition to this?
Yes, please. Now, guys, help us to understand what is a false HIV and AIDS positive. Okay? What is that? What do you mean when you say it's a false positive? Did it show up and then it changed its mind and say maybe not? I'm gonna come back a different time. And if so, could it be that all those other people who they claim had they came back positive for their HIV/AIDS? Could any of those have been false positives? And if so, how do we find out? Because I never knew you could have a false positive for HIV or AIDS. I just never knew that. This is news to me, and maybe I'm ignorant. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Somebody in the chat could help me to find out what this means.
Yeah. So yeah, and just for anybody who's new to this channel, we thank you.
Thank you, guys.
We thank you.
You just walked into the Twilight Zone. Welcome.
Because we are not your normal twin flames. We are together. We are united. We don't have the same family structure or what's considered in the 3D realm for us to be married. So yeah, we're married.
We don't need a broken system to inform us of what we already know.
Right. So because we are not your normal twin flames, we are going to give it to you raw and uncut. We're going to help you in figuring out why your relationships are not working out.
Right.
We're going to also help you help you figure out why the relationship with yourself
is not working out. Because those be the biggest ones that's not working out. But then we project it on and everything else. But yeah, guys, y'all help us to understand what is a false positive for HIV/AIDS test, because we don't know what that means. And if anybody if you coming in after me watching on the replay, maybe you might be a doctor or a nurse or somebody, and you have some type of science behind it that can explain to us what the hell that shit means, because we don't know. Yeah, and see, here's the other thing that we wanted to bring to the light as well. Is that research these people, guys. Write their name down. This Pfizer thingy, Bob. Pfizer, yeah. Research the company, okay? Research his story. Research them. I want you to research who they are, how they started, and all of the propaganda, all of the stuff that comes along with them and came along with them. Okay. Do that for me, please. Yeah. Now, even though this
top part is just the comment that the person who put down for the post. But if you remember that small insignificant TED talk that Bill Gates did some years ago, where he talked about the O2 emissions and how the problem was so detrimental to this planet, and that one of the problems to the O2 solution were humans. Because if you didn't know, here's a little science for you: we breathe in oxygen and we breathe out CO2.
And y'all just doing too much breathing on this planet. Y'all just doing too much of that shit. It's just too much breathing going on, and it's aggravating these billionaires.
Because he actually said out of his mouth on that TED Talk, and if you follow us on IG, we put that video out there. And I think we put it on our YouTube channel as well. But he said that if we do a good job with the vaccines
and healthcare,
we can lower those numbers by the year, what was it?
2030?
Yeah, 2030, something like that.
Tremendously. So the same person who wants to do global depopulation trying to save your ass by putting a shot up your ass. Now,
here's the other thing, because and this is how the population is going to be declined. Because if you've ever seen, I can't remember the name of that TV show. Probably one of y'all remember it, where all of the women have become infertile.
The Handmaid's Tale.
The Handmaid's Tale, yes. If you remember The Handmaid's Tale,
good example of what's going on.
This vaccine is part of the reason why that show even existed, because it was trying to already get the public ready for what was to come, or what they planned
like in
to
their
come.
subconscious, to get you to kind of go along with it. You don't even know why you're going along with it, because the seed has already been planted.
Right. So, yeah, we are not your we're not your normal twin flames. We're gonna give it to you raw and uncut, and we thank you for being here.
Thank you.
But just know, because of the way that we're going in on some videos moving forward, we don't know how long YouTube is going to keep us on.
We don't know. Not with this shit right here.
We don't know. So we do ask that you go to our website at twinflamesunite.com. If you don't remember what I said, just exit out the live chat, or if you're watching this on the replay, just go down to the description and you will see the link there to where you can go directly to the website.
Yes, and join while we're here, guys, because we know we meet every, Saturdays, sometimes Fridays.
That's for the Royal Twin Flames.
Royal Twin Flames. If you want to become a member, it's only $9.99, and you get a plethora of information. You get to talk with us one-on-one. You get to be in our little family, beautiful family, very loving. So if you do want to become a Royal Twin Flame, we do encourage you to join. It does help to support the channel and to keep things running. But very much so, I want you guys to look. Could you make this bigger?
Which one?
This, make it zoom in so they can read these little DNA, things for the DNA.
It's a little fuzzy. Let me see.
So if you guys look up these words, you can really get to research. Yeah, it's fine. I can see it. Research these words, because these are ingredients that they're going to be putting in this thing. And it does benefit, like education is so important. It's really good for you to know what you're putting in your body. Don't let somebody put something in your body and you don't know what it is. That's just insanity. You can't trust these people. They have not. Why would you trust somebody who has not proven themselves to be trustworthy? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Because they're authority. Who put them in charge? Like, you could put anybody in charge.
And if you're an adult, you've pretty much been taking care of yourself for a good 20, 30 years. Don't you think? Okay, there's that certain term. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it.
Yeah. Man, come on. Look what they're trying to do. They're trying to do some stuff, okay? And we have to be the ones to pay attention to what's really going on, and don't walk into a ticking time bomb. Okay? Because not only is this affecting us, it is affecting the future generation.
Right.
And that's the whole point.
Yep. And if you haven't some of you are pretty smart and you caught on to this, but just think about this. Why aren't they making babies or little ones wear masks? Well, if you know psychology, and during those first 7 months, or excuse me, not first 7 months, first 7 years, the children are the most susceptible to influence. That's where they learn the most. That's where they pick their personalities, and that's where they pick up their habits that they do. And so, if a child up to the age of 7 sees their parents wearing a mask all the time, they like, "Oh, my mom and daddy got a mask on. Let me put one on."
They know they don't got to do anything because their parents would do it for them.
So that's why they don't need to put it on the kids, because they know, they study psychology, and they know that your baby see you wearing a mask and like, "Oh, I'm supposed to be wearing the mask too."
Right. And they'll ask to wear it because you're doing it. Your mommy, your daddy, or your uncle, or your auntie, you know stuff.
And not even knowing that you are setting your, look, real talk, you are setting your child up for just modern day slavery. Just like somebody had mentioned just a moment ago, that they're setting up these stimulus checks and things like that. In order for you to get it, you got to have the vaccine, and in order to get unemployment, you got to have this and that. Look, that's why we are hosting our Royal Twin Flame meeting on Saturday, which is December the 12th. So it's 12/12/2020 at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, because we are trying to open up a gateway to show individuals how to create their own income and not depend on anybody to write you a check ever again.
Exactly. And also how to become sovereign, which is super, super important. And we did a whole video on sovereignty. If you guys want to go back and look at the video that we did on sovereignty, you're more than welcome to take a look at that video.
Yes.
But family, we just want you guys to be awake and aware and pay attention. Don't let them fool you again. You cannot continue to let these same criminals, because they're criminals. They're criminals who were able to invent something that runs the entire system that we're in right now. And so because they print the currency, right, and they have as much as they want to because they created a whole system, it makes them look like they know what they're doing, and they're doing it in your best interest. But we have to be the ones that are doing critical thinking here, and we have to look back at his story, because he's the one that's telling on himself all the damn time. We have to look back at his story and not continuously repeat it, because if you keep repeating the same class, you will never get to the next phase of your evolution. How? It's not possible. We got to start learning. We have to stop allowing these criminals to destroy our generation after generation after generation. You got to stop it. You got to draw the line at some point, guys.
Hold on, y'all. Hey, can you scratch that?
You see, this is what you do when you love somebody. You scratch their back and
right up. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all get. Oh gosh.
Y'all getting us raw and uncut.
Okay, I'm good now.
That's what you do when you love people. And what else you do when you love people, baby? What'd that say over there?
Let's see. Oh, you want me to go ahead and switch
over? As we on the topic of love.
Yes.
When you love someone, this is what you do. If I love you, I have to make you conscious of the things that you do not see. And scratch your back.
Yeah. And some of the things that we cannot see. I'm about to go in on one of the things that's been a thorn in my side, and one of the things that I would say was a trigger for me.
I know which one you want to pull up. Y'all gonna laugh.
It was a trigger for me.
Wait a minute now.
But I have transcended that. But the thing that that concerns me the most is that my people,
let my people go,
cannot see the BS.
Tell Pharaoh, let my people go.
I don't know how many of you all seen this. Um,
We just gonna give it a
Actually,
minute. We just gonna let it sit there for a few seconds.
I'm gonna let that sit. You know what? Oh gosh.
We just gonna let it sit there for a little bit.
Hold on, y'all. Let me move this. Dang it. Hold on.
We just gonna let it sit there.
Y'all just getting everything right now because I just want y'all to see something.
The buffoonery in 2020. Let me tell you something. If 2020 has blessed us with anything, it's clear vision. Okay? Everybody has the ability to have clear vision in 2020, but we still have the ones who wish to bury their head in the sand.
Okay. Yeah, I want to peep y'all out on something that became very apparent to me after it was brought to my attention.
You about to talk about Caesar Borgia?
Yeah.
Maybe we leaving Caesar Borgia?
No, hold on.
Caesar Borgia ain't do nothing to you, man. Let the man collect his money, man. Why you hating on the man? He trying to collect his bread, baby. Let Caesar Borgia get his money. Give unto Caesar what belongs unto Caesar. You ain't gonna let that man live?
Well, my people don't belong to Caesar anymore.
Give unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Oh my gosh.
And I gotta think. I really gotta thank young Pharaoh for pointing this out.
Yeah, he's a better Pharaoh. He's not the one that has the people.
Right. Okay. Let me see. Let me readjust this.
This is a good one that you're about to point out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that really had
it drove some stuff home.
It really did. Kind of open up a different perspective.
Okay. Okay. So we're about to switch this. Okay. Well, actually, before going into that, definitely, if you all are not familiar with the young Pharaoh, definitely hit that young brother up on his IG. I can't remember his IG right now.
Just type in young YP, young Pharaoh.
Yeah, YP, young Pharaoh. He brought up something that was very key and why most of our people can't get past the religion stuff. They can't get past the religion stuff.
Leg war.
And one of the things that you have to remember is that we are the originals. We were here, and once again, when I'm saying that we are the originals, don't go around and twist this and think that you're better than somebody else.
Right, ain't got nothing to do with better or worse.
Don't do that. But just understand that we were here first. And so one of the things that young Pharaoh pointed out is that if you look at the hieroglyphs, and I'm just going to pull this one up here, and when you go through and look at the hieroglyphs in Egypt, you would notice that the sun is never blocked out. It is never blocked out. Like they have photos like this showing the sun. Like the sun is never covered up.
At all. Like it was a really big deal.
Yeah. It was a big deal for the sun to be shining the way that it did. But if you are familiar with the whole creation of the Holy Bible, because it was a creation, it was a mixture of other books that were put together to create the Holy Bible. And one of the biggest jokes is Caesar Borgia.
My professor gave me a D. Hold on, I got to tell the story again. My professor gave me a D. Go ahead, baby. I'm going to tell him after.
Okay. Well, one of the things that that young Pharaoh pointed out is that this is not a halo. And for quite a while, I really thought that these saints were had halo around them. But when you really look at it, he is a motherfucking sun blocker.
Hell no.
Caesar Borgia is sunblock. He is literally blocking the sun.
Which is what Mr. BG, okay? Mr. BG wants to do. What did he say he's going to do? Block out the sun. Why are you trying to block out the sun?
Our ancestors got information from the sun. We didn't get it from Caesar Borgia.
We just gonna set the record straight. We setting a lot of records straight tonight, boy. And if y'all want to do some research, we're going to pull up some names here that you can do some research of. And all these names, you're going to pull them up and you're going to see they had the same experience like Caesar Borgia. They all had the same experience. We'll share that in a little bit.
So, yeah, we just pointed something out. And it, like, opened, like, it really just clicked when I saw it. Because when you know the history of how religions were started.
It is terrible.
So terrible.
Horrible.
And they knew that the people that they were oppressing got the information from the sun. And so because they didn't want them to get source information, because they didn't want them to get the real knowledge, they put this sunblock here. And he's not the only sunblock. We're talking about all the saints. Except for our ascended masters. I'm not going to put our ascended masters in that category, but for the most part.
Well, this is a program.
Yeah, it's a whole program because there's so many people. Look, blocking the sun. Blocking the sun.
It's like a hater almost, right? Like a hater.
Blocking the sun. Look at him.
Like what you
got the sun coming back here.
Why are you hating on the sun like that? That's like a cop. What they call them, cop blockers? Like that's a hater. I don't like that.
Yeah, and believe me, I got just a little bit.
That's just a little bit, yeah.
I was planning on going real hard on that, but just it's an eye opener when you look at it based off of what our ancestors did, and I would, even when you look at the mind, you know what? No, I'm not gonna get into it.
We're gonna go left on this video, boy. This video going left. We ain't gonna come back right.
Even if you look at the Mayan stuff, they didn't block out the sun. Because the sun was important, at least for those who could stand it.
And they know it's important. They know. Trust me, they know. That's why they want to block it out.
Oh, boy.
Because they know it's important.
So, okay. What do you want me to pop up next? Let me look at the chat while you tell me what you want me to pull up next.
Hold on. Let me raise the roof right now. We about to raise the roof. We already dropped some bombs. Now we about to raise it up. Let's raise the vibrations.
Right. Yeah, we gotta raise this up.
We've been hitting too many truth bombs. We gotta raise the vibration now. We've been going in too far. So we're gonna raise the vibration. We're gonna give some hope. Let's just give some hope for humanity right now. One little hope that we're gonna give is a big hope actually because.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this up. This was hilarious. We're gonna give y'all.
Okay, we're gonna get a little laugh.
We're gonna give y'all a little laugh.
Do a little laugh.
This. People, you can't be spiritual and use swear words.
Ooh. What?
Bitch, I'm spiritual as fuck.
We just gonna get a little humor in there. We're gonna raise the vibrations, raise the frequency up in here, man.
We're gonna raise the vibrations.
We're not gonna just do Debbie Downer all night. Nah, we can't do that. We gotta bring some humor to lighten it up, right? So we can digest it a little bit. And we also, this one is a good one too, because this is actually what's going on.
Okay, let me
and this, you're not gonna find this nowhere on the news, but you will find the C word everywhere, plastered everywhere. You will find the vax, and they will be everywhere. But they're not going to tell you the important shit that's really going down and how we need to prepare for it. And, the reason why they want the melanated community to get this shot first is because we are literally about to ascend. Okay? Your shit is about to be activated. And when you go ahead and you mess around and you do what those celebrities are telling you and you go get that thingamajiggy that they're trying to put inside of you, you will literally alter your DNA. And you ain't going to get your code and you ain't going to get your keys. So mess around if you want to. Go get it if you want to. It's your choice. You have your free will and you can use it to do whatever you want to do with it. But don't say we didn't try to give you some information.
Oh, we try to warn y'all plenty of times.
Yeah, those are the names that they can look up. Do your own research. You don't take our word for it. These are all the people who had born in the December the what?
Oh yeah.
They all did the same thing. They had a virgin birth. They was born on the 25th. They all did the same thing. When I was growing up, they told me that Jesus was special, and that he was the only one that had a virgin birth, and he was the only one that was born on the 25th, and he was the only one that, no, it turned out to be a complete lie.
Yeah. So just if you wanted to check it out, like, you can take a screenshot of this and go back and look at it for yourself. But one of the things you will find in common, just like my baby said, from Buddha all the way to Jesus, they all had 12 disciples. They were born of a virgin mother. They created miracles. They walked on water.
And
they resurrected the dead.
They do all the same things.
All of them did the same thing.
The same thing. So it makes you starting to really question stuff after a while. I know for y'all people that's not woke yet, don't get in your feelings. It's okay. Just, humble yourself and do some research.
And one of the questions that you had brought up when we were at the store the other day is that, how in the world did they get people to believe that only one person can die and come again?
The same how they got fact checkers. The same how they got fact checkers, and they got this one lady ready to roll her sleeve up, and her sleeve is already rolled up waiting. That's how they control. Let me tell you how they do it. They're very slick, but not that slick. They control your perspective, which means they control the way that you view the world or the world around you by controlling the information that you take in, whether it be what you're watching, whether it be what you're eating. Monsanto? Oh, did I say that word? GMO foods, because food is information. That is information. So if you're not getting your information from the sun, if you're not getting your information from nature, you're getting your information from whoever the hell wants you to be formed a certain way. So who wants you to be who has your information? When we say something on YouTube, who doesn't like it? And so who will do what they want to do with your video? Okay? Come on, man. If y'all look at The Grinch That Stole Christmas, okay? If y'all look at The Grinch That Stole Christmas, you will realize that the book that they were reading out of to guide their life was called Who?
Okay. I'm about to
Whoville.
I'm about to fuck you up real quick.
This is what we about to be living.
No, but before we even get into that, you remember the past life I told you about?
We was by ourselves like this?
No, the one.
Hold on, man.
The one where I told you when I was a woman in another life.
Yes, bro.
That is the island I retreated to.
Hey, wait a minute now. Remember that? Wow. Remember,
okay.
Hold on. Wait, real quick. Remember that dream that I told you about that I had when I ran to the top of the hill with the thingamajigger?
Mm-hmm.
It was like this. It was just one little white house right here, and we ran all the way to the top of the hill up here, and we was looking down at the hill.
Okay. No, like we're not joking with y'all right now. I'm about to share something with.
Wow, I just screenshot that.
About to share something with y'all real quick.
Because I was about to joke and say that's where we about to retreat to.
Because
that's crazy.
About a year or two ago, we did past life regressions to actually figure out what we did in previous lifetimes. And in one of those previous lifetimes for me, I was an Irish woman. I was an Irish woman who had 2 other kids, and I was being abused by my husband. Okay. At some point, I got fed up with it, and I ended up killing my husband. And I ran off with my kids, and we ended up buying a house on a little island that looked just like this. I kid y'all not. Even though somebody may have photoshopped this or whatever, but I feel like
it's for a reason.
It was a reason because I remember running on that grass.
That is interesting.
That is very interesting.
Oh my gosh. Now, on a lighter note,
yeah,
that was some heavy stuff.
I mean, no, it's not so much heavy. I guess it may be heavy, but
yeah, it's a little heavy. You just
you talking about the past life.
You just breeze over the part where you just send somebody back to source, like. No big deal.
I mean, he was abusing me, and I got
Yeah.
tired of him. I got tired of him abusing me in front of the kids and
Well,
all this
I'm not
stuff.
saying no. I'm just saying some heavy stuff.
Yeah, that is heavy.
Just
Okay.
lay on some people.
My bad.
It's okay. Hey,
It's just
you know, it's all good.
it just caught my attention that like that really looks like what I saw in that
Yeah.
vision.
Yeah, and that's the same place. Remember, I told you it was a lot of green, a lot of pastures,
Mm-hmm.
and we ran all the way to the top. We couldn't go any further. It was all the way to the top, and then we
Wow.
looked down, and it was the house looked just like that when we looked down.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte talking about raw and real.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
raw
yeah.
tonight, boy. We ain't
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
nothing.
Okay, yeah, and we didn't want this. We actually wanted this to be a short live,
Right. But
because we just wanted to wake the flock up.
yeah.
Okay, we wanted
Come
to
on,
wake
guys,
the flock up, and
Let's get it. Let's do this one.
yeah, it was a whole movie. Like I literally went through it. I don't have that.
That's the one I sent that one in the stuff. That's I sent that one. That's one of the first ones that I sent.
With the globe.
That's one of the first ones that I sent. That's the one that's gonna lighten everybody up. After we done drop all them truth bombs, they're gonna need something to lighten their spirit up. Let me send it again then. Oh, we got two that we gonna lighten y'all up with. Let me send it again.
Yeah, pay attention which folder you putting it in.
Okay, so which folder do you want me to put it in? I hit
Yes.
upload.
How do you go back?
Recent?
Sorry, y'all. Hold on a second. Add them into there.
Okay, this one. Alrighty.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we just wanted to wake the flock up. Let's see. Can y'all talk about? Oh, talk about 2021. Okay.
We trying to get y'all to 2021.
Okay. This
That's what we try to do.
How many people we got in the room right now? Let me see. Oh wow, we got 30 people. Oh my goodness, y'all really hanging in there with us. You've been here for a whole hour and 15 minutes. Thank you. Okay. So for December the 21st, it is an opportunity to ascend. Pretty much. I mean, if you are planning to ascend up until this point, there should have been some things that you've done up until this point, as far as like cleaning out your body, doing your shadow work, conquering your fears, things of that nature. This is an opportunity for you to exit stage left and not be in this loop, and have an opportunity to move from the 3 and the 4D to the 5th dimension and above. Now, with that being said, you still got time. Especially, one of the things I would recommend for anybody who is watching this, and hopefully you're not watching this like 2-3 days later or anything of that nature, but we would seriously recommend doing a heavy metal detox.
Yes.
Do a heavy metal detox, because from what we've found out so far, which is something that we already suspected, is that when a lot of people got tested for this whole
sea business,
they got nanos planted in the little small parts of their brain. And not to mention all of the other nanos and things that are out and about. So it is very crucial. Start now. Like, for real. After this video is over, figure out what you need to do to do a heavy metal detox. If I'm not mistaken, right off the top of my head, activated charcoal is one way.
Burdock is really good too.
Burdock. Get you some burdock tea. So, and I think, no, we may not have any. We got the senna and the
that's for your blood. That's for your intestines and your blood.
But yeah, burdock. I know that there's some other things that you can do to do a heavy metal detox. definitely get it in.
Just type it in. If you type in heavy metal detox, like herbs, but that's if they done take it out of Google. But I pretty much it should still be up. Just type in herbs for heavy metal detox, and it'll come up. Yeah, that's it. Now, on a lighter note, to raise the vibrations and get everybody feeling good. This is just what's really truly happening on a physical level, because we know the spiritual, yeah, we're gonna raise the vibration, we're gonna get enlightened, we're gonna get keys and DNA codes and stuff like that, but it's actually something physical that's happening to Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, whatever you want to call her. And right now we're wondering, like, why is this not like everywhere? All they're telling you is you're gonna see some solar flares and playing it down like that's it. No, that is not it. It is a lot that is going on, boo boo, and you know it. And this is why you want to inject us with your stuff.
Yep.
Because you want us to miss our boat, but baby, we are not missing this boat. And so Earth is moving into an area of space with higher radiation or new energy field, if you want to call it that, whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. This energy transfers to the Earth's magnetic grid, and the grid is connected to our consciousness. Mm. Consciousness is energy because it also affects the magnetic grid. The link goes both ways. Okay? The Earth magnetic grid affects how we think. Okay? Which is why they keep trying to control. Oh, you don't think. You're not smart enough to think. Let's do your thinking for you. Right? And is now allowing us to think on a higher level. Mm-hmm. Okay? So this is some important shit. And they don't have it on the mainstream. Why? Because if you could think for yourself, then you don't need someone to think for you. And we already realize what govern, right? Government means, when you break that down.
Govern your mental.
Governing your mental. Somebody governing your mind. So if you realize that you can govern your own mental, somebody becomes irrelevant. Ooh. Now.
Yeah, thank you, Carrick. Thank you. Definitely. For anybody who can see the comment that Carrot just put down, definitely check that out. As far as the bioresonance heavy metal detox.
Thank you, Carrot. Thank you so much.
Yes. Now is the best time to get it started, because for the past few days I have been really feeling about going through and just doing the whole liquid diet, and I think tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and start it.
Yep.
And I'm probably just going to keep it going until the 21st.
Yep. The old systems are falling apart, guys. Yep. The establishment is losing control, which is why they're using all these tactics by telling you that a black lady was the first one to invent the C vaccine, stuff like that, to get you engaged, to get you to get the whole DNA scrabble, to shoot it up. So yeah, it's something that's
bang bang.
Yeah, shoot 'em up, bang bang. Don't fall for it, guys. Do not fall for it. They're gonna try to tell you things. Like right now, I don't think that people realize that we have something called the Constitution.
It's still in.
They might have some dust on it by now, baby.
But no, if you're willing, like for our men. I know we got Kelrick on here. I didn't get a chance to see how many other men we have on the line, but we have the ability, men, to hold our goddamn balls and stand up and say no.
No, just no. You cannot make me no. We have free will. We are here to enjoy this planet, and by golly, we're gonna say no.
Yeah. Now this is for all of my masculine energy, because we got some masculine energy on here that are actually of the female origin, but they are more stronger than some men.
That's what I'm saying.
So, to my masculine energy, it is time to stand the flock up.
Stand up.
It is time to stand the flock up.
We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We are not doing it. We do not consent. And I do not give you permission to enslave me. I am a sovereign being, and I'm free, and I have my free will, and I will exercise it as long as I'm not bringing harm to anyone else.
Right.
Okay?
And Angie, you are right on that. The colloidal silver is another good thing for the heavy metal detox. Yes.
I don't know if that's a good idea to drink this because silver is metal.
No, it's the colloidal silver is actually safe to ingest.
I know it's safe to ingest, but it's silver.
Well, oh yeah, it is metal. Yeah.
So you might
Yeah.
not want to do.
Yeah, you may not want to do that one.
It's good for you. It is.
Yeah.
It is very good for you. But if you're doing a heavy metal detox, you might not want to take in more.
Right.
Because then it'll defeat the purpose.
Yeah, but that activated charcoal and the
Yes, it's very good for killing bacteria. It has its
Yes.
purpose. This is what we're saying.
Yeah.
It does have its purpose.
I mean, you can take it to make sure that you take out any of the cucarachas that may come with the C word. That'll definitely help out.
Absolutely.
But yeah, just do a heavy metal detox. That is one of the things that we were pushed to do for quite some time, and we've been just really watching our diet and making sure that we're not eating anything that was too GMO. And oh, guys, oh my gosh,
we found some. We found some. Mm-hmm.
I got so excited. Please forgive us. We forgot to record it.
Mm-hmm.
But we actually got some seeded grapes.
Boom, bim, bam. We got some. We
had some seeded grapes,
and we saved the seeds.
Yeah, we saved the seeds because we're gonna I don't know how much they would grow in Alabama. Actually, you know what? There are some vineyards.
Yeah,
there's some vineyards here in Alabama. So we're gonna try to grow our own grapes.
We got grapes,
so we can wake up with a whole bunch of grapes in our mouth.
Yeah. We got grapes, man. Shoot, we about to plant these grape seeds, literally.
Yeah, and so once again, for our Royal Twin Flames on 12/12 at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Nice.
We are going to be going into the spiritual stuff. We're going to also go into sovereignty.
Yes.
As far as ways of generating income. So we're going to come with an idea. And if you have an idea as far as making income, bring it to the table.
Bring it to the table.
Bring it to the table. But we're going to go in on Saturday because that is going to be our gateway to get the flock up out of here.
Yep.
I like Ralph. I love Ralph for saying that. That is just so dope.
Sound cool.
But yeah. So yeah, for this 12/12 gate, we want to help you all ascend. If there's any things that you have been that have been holding you down as far as anything that you're fearing, and that's the other thing I wanted to get into about the December 21st. The detox was the main one. Getting your body physically ready is going to be one of the major keys.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? The next key is to balance out your emotions.
Ooh,
and not
boy,
let them control you.
That's going to be a big one.
It is a biggie. It is a very biggie. We know it.
Yeah, that's a big one. But it's major and it's so necessary. So necessary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so...
got to ride them waves.
So yeah, it is best to, if you know you have triggers, work your butt off up until December the 21st to make sure that if that trigger is pulled, it doesn't get a reaction.
You got to deactivate them triggers.
Let it have a dud.
Yeah. So,
let it shoot blanks.
Right.
You feel me?
So when they pull it, it don't work. They're going to be like, hold up. What? This don't work no more? What? Hello. Yeah. You're going to have to deactivate those triggers.
Yeah. And, so December the 21st is about ascending. And spoiler alert, ascending is not what you think. You got to understand, this is something that's on a higher dimension that we have forgotten what it feels like to be in that realm. Okay, we have forgotten them. Some of us have remembered. Okay, and a lot of us are getting our memories back day by day. Am I talking really loud? I feel like I'm talking really loud.
No, you good. I'm getting the messages coming in loud and clear, baby.
Okay.
Let it come through. Let it come through.
But yeah. So ascending is not what you think. But But there are some things that you can. Oh, my phone just died. Okay.
It's okay.
So we got to get out of here soon
Yes,
because
we
we
gotta
don't know
get out of here.
what
Yep.
YouTube gonna do. But
They letting us ride this far.
gosh, let me get back on track. So yeah, ascending is not what you think. But there are some things that you can do to get yourself ready. And one of those things is cleaning out your body, getting all the heavy metals out, and try to get your body as alkaline as possible. But in addition to that, make sure that you are the ruler of your emotions, because that is your energy
Yes.
in motion.
And it's also your Achilles heel.
Yes.
Okay.
Speak to that.
Yes. That's a great build, bro. So your emotions can be your Achilles heel, which means you could get taken down easy off of some type of petty little thing that took place. And you just in them emotions, you swimming, and then before you know it, you drown, and you need a life jacket. You need somebody to help you because you're in the emotions so deep.
And just one thing that's probably a trigger for some people who are watching this is that when it comes down to who's the winner to this presidential election, some of y'all gonna be in y'all feelings.
Don't let them fool you.
Don't let them bait you with that fake ass bait.
Don't do it. Don't do it, guys.
They're not putting real charm out there.
Let that shit go, man. Let it go. It come and it go. Just let it go. Breathe in, breathe it in, and breathe it out. If you've never learned breath work, now is a good time. Now is a good time to invest in yourself. Learn how to breathe.
And this information is just scrolling along the bottom because if y'all have been in here with us up until this point, because like we're saying, we're going to be making a transition from any of this social media that is owned by somebody else to the ones that we actually own. Like we own our website. And right now I'm thinking about ways to actually put it onto a platform that's not tied into Wix or anything of that nature. Something that where it's actually our platform. But right now we have total control over that website. And so if you definitely want to help us and move in that direction, because just understand, we're pulling away from a system that is sending us money for whatever we do. It may not be a lot, but they send us some funds. But if we're pulling away from a system that is providing us some type of income, and we're moving to something that's more sustainable for ourselves, if you want to contribute and help in that area, the information is scrolling along the bottom, and you can send your donations however you feel fit to do so. Any amount is definitely helpful. But we want you all to join us.
Come join us. Subscribe. Again, we're not charging right now for the subscription. You can go ahead and subscribe to our website. That way, when we start really leaving this area side of the town and moving over to our side of the town, you guys can keep up to date, and we don't have to really watch what we say. We can say whatever we want to say because it's our, be our platform. But yeah, we just wanted to come on here to let you guys know to be aware, pay attention, do a lot of research, read. Don't let them gaslight you and tell you, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist because you're thinking for yourself. Because that is the latest form of gaslighting that they'll do. They'll try to tell you that, oh, why are you into all this conspiracy theory stuff? Why don't you just listen to CNN? Somebody tell you something like that, you have to really hope that they see the light soon. But don't try to make them feel like you're better than them. Don't try to this is not the time to convince anybody of anything, guys. Seriously. Like if you say something and you're noticing the type of rebuttals that you're getting, if people are telling you, but they didn't say it on CNN, if that was true, they would have told us by now. If somebody's having this level of conversation with you at this given point in time, you just have to just let it be. Just let it go. I know sometimes it hurts, but you just have to let it go sometimes, okay?
Yeah, send them love and light.
Send them
love. Send them unconditional love.
That's what they need at that point in time.
Because right now, there's so many people in the conscious community that have tainted so many words that's just thrown out there. But we're going to send them unconditional
love. Yes. Just keep it moving, keep it pushing, and you stay in your awareness. You keep raising your vibration, and just ascending with this planet, because this planet is physically ascending, as well as we are spiritually and physically ascending also.
Yes, 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 yes. You can feel it.
You can feel it.
Very strong.
But if you make that basketball shot, you're not gonna feel it, guys. You're gonna feel something else. You will feel something else. Okay?
All right. So with that being said, y'all, we love y'all so much. We will be jumping back on fairly soon.
Probably tomorrow.
Yeah, probably
tomorrow we'll come and do card readings.
Yeah, and we'll do card readings, and we'll also one of the subjects I have wanted to touch on is the original sin.
Oh yes.
And it has nothing to do with the Holy Bible.
Right. Like, yeah, they turn everything upside down.
Right.
But guys, right now for our Royal Twin Flames, just to remind you, guys do get 22% off of any session that you do book with us. And again, if you're not a Royal Twin Flame, we invite you to join and become a Royal Twin Flame. It is a great way to support our channel while we're still here on YouTube.
Yep.
So, any other reminders? Oh, and follow us on Instagram if you can, because they have
They're shadow banning us.
They have been shadow banning us on IG
gosh.
like crazy. So if you can follow us on Instagram, go ahead and follow us there, because that is where we put out a lot of information also. I think we are on Facebook, but that's a whole nother story. Like, I really think they're getting ready to shut all that stuff down, guys.
Yeah. It's about to go down.
Yeah.
So y'all hold tight. Hold
tight, because 2021 is about to be something. 2021 is going to be what you make it. Like, I say that I'm serious. 2021 is going to be what you make it. If you lay down, okay, and you let people do whatever they want to do with you, that's how you're going to roll into 2021.
Yep.
But if you stand up for what you know is true and dear to you, you will roll into 2021 like Harriet Tubman.
Right.
So you literally choose how you roll into 2021. It's your choice. You have your free will. We're not going to steer your boat. But, hey, do you. Yep.
It's your opportunity. So with that being said, y'all, we love y'all so much. We managed to get through a whole live, and
it cut us.
It didn't cut us.
Something happening, baby.
We got to figure it out. But we love y'all.
Peace. Man, they ain't cut us yet.